to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Last time we started out the journey of The Witcher 3, it's been a week almost. Yeah, I didn't find the time or the proper time to do it. I still have a little bit up in the air schedule, but I will try to actually go for those times. Tomorrow won't likely be happening again, but from that point onward, I hope it will be happening. I always do stream in the evening, World of Warcraft. At least usually I do. But Witcher 3 is a bit on a down low. But now I found the time again. We're gonna do about 2 to 3 hours again of The Witcher 3, and we're on the trail to Yennefer. We did some side quests yesterday. We fought a rave and abandoned town by the whale. It was a new rave, I believe. And we also found an arsenic, arsenic who set fire to the forge. He hangs now on a tree. Found a friendly dwarf, more or less friendly, who's now a blacksmith, who can create stuff for us. And other than that, I think next up we wanted to go and help another person find his lost brother in the battlefield. Oh, and we also had a plan contract by an old lady.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard. It's my dear
and the main story, obviously, in the trail of Yennefer.
She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Alright. Oh yeah, we helped this town, which was... Oh, there's another bee thingy. No, I want to... Can I not? Now, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get that beehive here. Can I get it?
You know, Witcher.
Or does it not drop something?
Me.
Greetings.
Didn't want to talk to you.
Farewell.
I wanted to collect the beehive. Okay, apparently that's not working. I thought I would get that. There's another beehive over there. Wait, we can get that one. No, we can't. Maybe I can use a bomb?
Just sent Grandad out for some dry brushwood.
No, I can't get that one, I think. Oh well. All beehive for me. We collected some beehives around here, but I can't get that one. At least I don't know how I would get that one. What's my next quest line? I think we have some secondary quests left. Missing in action, find Dune Wildenward. That's where we want to go, I believe. And the quality is fine, it doesn't go to lags or something like that. Let's get back into the game now. I feel like I'm missing some question marks. Weren't there some question marks around here? Did I do already everything? Let me go to the notice board again. I feel like I'm missing something. Can collect those herbs, obviously. I feel like I'm missing some question marks. I don't know if they got deleted for no reason or something like that. Or maybe I pressed something which deleted them. I have no idea. Son of Guardian Soldier. pretty nice, the area here. Witcher 3 is a really nice game. Even though I only play on high right now, not on ultra, because my PC has issues otherwise. Oh, there's another beehive. Can we get that one? Yes, we can get that one. Some honeycombs. The herbalist pays good money for that. A bunch of sheep. I'm gonna collect everything I can find. So the fish are out there.
Anyone want to go and jump in puddles?
Some piggies.
Ah, let it rain. Wash the blood from the fields.
Something more I can collect. Must have missed that one earlier. I'm gonna collect everything. We don't have much. We want money. Let's go back to the notice board. I feel like I'm missing like question mark icons. Honeycombs will pay top coin, large quantities welcome to mirror the herbalist. I wanted to look for the herbalist, but I couldn't go in there. Yeah, this was the field class. Nvidia hair works. Where do I want to go? Here. No question mark appears. Apparently I already got all of them. Weird. Okay. That was a roach. There we go.
Oh!
Satisfied. Now you can wallow in your muck.
Next, the flood.
Let it rain. Wash the blood from the fields.
Cadmil and Hol.
I feel like we've been missing something here. Somewhere along here, yeah. That's not done yet, the abandoned site. But I already defeated all monsters there. Oh, it's getting pretty dark. Oh, there's one monster left, apparently. One Google.
Damn.
Come on, attack. Can't you just attack, please? Now, there we go. That's all, there we go. Like, apparently we missed one when we last visited this place. I don't know where it would be. I feel like we're missing question mark markers. I don't know if they vanished for some reason. Oh, we have an herbalist here. Let's have a look what the herbalist has.
What? Got anything interesting?
Yeah, some recipes. Are there any of interest? White Gull is pretty cool. Dwarven Spirit, those are basic items. We don't have that much money, so I don't want to spend too much. We don't really need decoctions, we can buy them all later. I think it doesn't have that much of interest. I think we don't need to brew anything, do we? Brew grape shot, what do we need for that? Calcium Equium and saltpeter. Calcium Equium and saltpeter. How does it look like again? Already forgot it. Like that and that, okay. Oh, that's pretty expensive. Do I want to spell 25 orange for that? I don't think so. I think we can find it somewhere in some house eventually.
Well,
And let's go to that side quest. Gonna buy some oil to our weapon as well. I think we have some. Yes, we created necrophage oil, so that's quite helpful. Come on, Roach. Let's continue our exploration. Oh, that's a burnt down house.
So, we'll look for Bastion later.
Looks almost like the house now in our city, where major fire has happened 2 days ago. An entire house burned down, another one was damaged. And there's a question mark down there, maybe we can have a look at that. Looks like a couple of drowners. Where do we need to go? There are more drowners around here, so we have to go down the coast. Let's go along this way then. Oh, there's some more beecombs. We want beecombs. Let's burn all the bees down so we get the honey. Now we've got to go this way, I believe. Oh, we can collect stuff here. A smoking pipe, and some garbage. Quicksilver solution. An empty bottle, white wool fight. Some drowners over there. To say if do a preemptive Quen, equip Igni, draw a silver sword, and then go into the fray. Level 4. Ouch, that hurt.
come on.
Got him. Drown a brain, that's quite useful. Some water. More water. And a white bear hide. It's all money for that person. He's not been dead for long. At least, oh, well, maybe he is. It already flies around him. He has been dead for a while. Those are dead, a dead drowner, I think, and a dead person. Do another preemptive Quen, equip Igni again. And go for the drowners. That's a bit much. Alright. God damn it. I think Quen is a little bit cheating, but I don't mind cheating on Deathmarch.
Christian later, once it's safe.
Anything more here? There's another dead drowner. Apparently there's supposed to be cash around here. Some more stuff. There's some loot. Hunting boots. Crossbow bolt. Troll decoction. Another blade. Fiend decoction. Anything more? Some explosive barrels. We could have used that one. I didn't see them before. Anything more around here? Doesn't look like it. Let's follow this lane. Let's have a look at those new weapons. 20 armor piercing, some damage. Our current one is better. Hunting boots. Oh, the hunting boots are a lot better. Let's grab those. Reapply the oil. Alright, that's okay, I think. Let's see if we can find more loot around here. A loot is always nice to have. Some people hanging. There's one hanging for quite a while, he's already a skeleton. Burying the bodies of hanged deserters and rebels is hereby strictly forbidden. Anyone caught trying to cut down hanging corpses will be summarily executed. General Mervyn Rosin, Viceroy of the province of Temeria. Directive number 828 IX. Okay. It wouldn't matter anymore, I think, because didn't it just get overtaken by Nilfgaard? I don't know. Well, lots of enemies here. Looks like ghouls. Let's have a look at the ghouls. Let it get a preemptive Quen going. I don't know, maybe art might help here. I think I don't have the proper bombs to destroy them then. Okay, I cut down one. Do they all want to attack me? Oh yeah, there's a nest here, apparently. Okay, I got one. Another one.
Show me what you got.
We got all of them. Can we destroy that one?
Ought to just destroy it.
To destroy a monster nest, you need a crepe shop, salmon, or dancing star. Okay. I have a salmon. Okay, let's destroy it. There we go. Let's collect all the loot. There's some more loot. I think there's some more. This one has some loot as well. Nice. I think if we meditate, we can refresh our bombs as well. Maybe we'll just meditate for an hour in a few. Some other herb we can collect. More herbs. I want to collect all the herbs. Alright. I think I already looted this place earlier. Oh, what's here? Art. Oh, I didn't loot that one apparently. Hardened leather, silver ingot. Meteorite, silver ingot. I guess I didn't loot this place after all.
During the Hungry Gap.
Oh yeah, okay, I guess I didn't loot this place after all. Goatite, linen and string. Unless a cliff, fire,
Who knows what the march
coal.
will bring?
What else do we have? A wide wolf fight. That sounds like there are some wolves. Oh yeah. They're attacking a person. Got him. Oh, I guess they killed one. Came to light for him. So do we still have some places to loot here? And then 2 more people just hanging around. What's over there? Oh, it's a dog, okay. It's a burnt down house. Do we have something more we can loot here? Yes, we have.
Ouch!
Just looting everything from these poor people. Oh, there's a dead person. He got murdered recently.
We'll look for Bastion later, once it's safe.
What do we have here? Some more orange. Alright, we like orange. Anything more? What's up there? It's, quite a few dead people. Empty bottle. His stack. Bandits calling themselves Temerius soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. They have been declared outlaws and a threat to the Emperor's subjects. Assisting or sheltering them in any way will be summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted by imperial law. On behalf of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Captain Peter Zargvinlev. Okay. I didn't want to go here, I wanted to collect this herb. Thank you. Oh, there's another question mark over there. I saw it on my minimap. Oh, and there are lots of red dots. I like a lot of them. Let's have a look there then. How can we get up there? Can we like jump up here? I don't think this is the intended way. This looks like a really steep drop. Garrett is not that good with steep drops, so let's go further this way. It's getting steeper. Oh, there's another thing. Bandit camp. So we need that one. Do we have like an oil for that? Upgrading armor. Could upgrade our armor if we wanted to. Cliff of Art, Cliff of Igni. We use Igni quite a bit. Sure, let's put Igni in there. Why not? What is that? Necrophage, Spectres. I don't think we have any of that. Might as well reapply it. We don't have a health potion anymore. Oh! He's already attacking me. Through the fucking thingy.
Any last words?
Oh wow, he just got destroyed. Hey, hey. That was easy. Alright. There were a couple pushovers. He just got split in half. Got some Florence. With anything more around here? There's some more herbs. I want to go down here somewhere, but Garrett is not very good with steep ravines or something like that. I think if I go down here, can go back there maybe? Let's try this out. We follow this path and go down there. And then we can go all the way around here, through this ravine. What is there? Something to collect, some grants, okay. What is the current currency, anyway? I think last game it was orange. Oh, that's a dead end. I thought I was able to go through here. Cliff of Quen, we use Quen quite a lot. Should have known that earlier. I guess we can't go this way then. Oh, there's some honeycombs. We want honeycombs. And I really need to meditate to replenish my stock on a swallow. I don't think I can fight against any strong enemies right now. Is it safe to meditate here? That looks like a good place to meditate, isn't it? Let's meditate here. That's the wrong button. Somewhere around here. There. I think an hour is enough to replenish my stock, right? Yeah. Okay. And now I have 3 swallows and 2 stanums again. Salmons. Okay. Anything more here to collect? Any abandoned backpacks or something like that? Dead persons? There's an herb. And there's another place. Oh, that's the city, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's the city. How do I get over there now?
Dad, come on.
I think I have to go this way then. Go the other way around. To get to the bandits' camp or whatever that is. Let's see. If we go down this ravine, how do I get there? Probably have to go all the way over here then. I have to go through there maybe? I have to go from here. Maybe from here? That might be the way. I think this is the way to go. Right, there we go. I think I can get up here. Yeah. Okay, let's add a preemptive Quen, eat a bit of water, so our regeneration is up, equip no, maybe art. Art might be better for enemies. Like that. This way?
Kill if you love the gods!
Is it a soda?
Right, me lovers, to work!
Bye.
Flail your skin off.
Alright, let's equip Quen.
Oh, yeah,
Got one.
witch fucker! Casting curses will flail your skin off. Don't let him catch his breath!
More. There we go. And he went flying. Jesus, that was quite the impact. Hello, El Schnitzer. Alright, anything to loot around here? I thought there were more red guys around here, but I don't see any more. Maybe it was another place where I saw the red guys. And lots of loot. Angrily scrawled notes. What am I supposed to fucking die for? To marry her? They died for that. They did my brothers. And what did that get them? Fuck all, that's what. Not even decent burial. They always said a wise man learns from others' mistakes. So here I am, learning from his. And instead of dying for Demary, I'm going to rob those who killed Demary's sons. We've pitched a camp, got us great spot, middle of the woods, near that old mill. Now we're all set to go out on a first raid. Alright. So they were planning to become bandits, they just settled down. Well, only 3 people, I thought I saw more, but apparently not. Interrogation report and the Serpentine Steel Sword diagram. Not bad. This one. Location Amaret Fortress. Persons taking part, Sir Ignatius Beresus, whatever. Bard de Belief Andreas Bloom, Sir Ignatius Underlings, Carmi, Gardy, and Belsi. Suspect Colgrim, Witcher of the Viper School. Okay. The Witcher's involved in this tale. The Witcher Colgrim stands accused of kidnapping Vitty, son of Paul, a beekeeper residing in White Orchard. Suspect was detained pending trial. Upon detention he was searched and a diagram for the forging of a steel sword was found on his person. It is suspected his sword was used to intimidate or possibly kill the kidnapped child. It is likewise suspected that the accused possesses other such diagrams for the forging of death-dealing implements. Though none have been found to date, Sir Ignatius has requested the Witcher undergo preliminary interrogation with the application of torture. This will take place once the torturer with the proper qualifications has been found. Addendum. It was later discovered drowners were responsible for the body's disappearance. Unfortunately, Colgrim died before this information reached the investigators. For rather than face the baronet's judgment, he chose trial by ordeal. Sir Ignatius agreed and ordered he cleanse the various family crypt of spectres. Colgrim never emerged from said crypt. It is highly likely the motley wraiths, spectres, and evil powers residing therein proved too much for him. Okay, there's some crypt we need to check out then, I guess. Scavenger hunt. Viper School here. I'm intrigued. Maybe we look at that one first. But that person can wait. I want to get gear. Vial. Anything more around here? You also have like weight mechanism here. We had 26 out of 60. I probably need to sell all that crap gear which we don't need. Because it's not really useful, I think. We could dismantle it, but I don't think we need dismantling. We almost have a level up though. 962 out of 1,000. Anything more around here? Beacombs or anything? Some more wines. Bryonia. Where do we need to go? 600 feet that way. Spectres are on the way, so we should apply Spectre Oil. Let's apply Spectre Oil. Have we got anything more? Oh yeah, we had some entries in the bestiary, which I didn't read yet. We already have a bestiary entry. Yeah, wolves. Friend of mine used to say that with all these griffins and basilisks and whatnot, good old-fashioned wolves weren't nothing to worry about. Then the damn beasts devoured half his flock. Ingvar Shepherd. Once upon a time, wolves were the absolute rulers of the forest. Men used them to frighten children, while adults, too, trembled at the sound of their howling. Post-conjunction, monsters not only pushed wolves into the deepest wilds, but also took their place in human nightmares. Yet this does not mean the old predators cease to be a danger. Wolves do not have a drop of magic within them, breathe no fire and spit no acid, but that in no way stops them from killing unwary travelers and hunters. Particularly dangerous are wargs, a nasty and ferocious subspecies of wolf, and the snow-white wolves which today can only be found in the wild highlands of the Skellige archipelago. Ogroids, necros, yeah, we found those. I thought those were necrophages, but apparently those are ogroids. They look like, I don't know, old babies. I don't know, they look kind of horrifying. But we already had neckers in Witcher 2 and Witcher 1, I believe. Take heed, gents, there's a necker on this here bridge. If you all cross at once without slowing or stopping, there's nothing to fear. If your card throws an axle and you get stuck out there, I'll close your eyes and pray to Melatelli. Kurt Hammerbach, city guardsman in Wengerberg. A lone necker is harmless, 5 are dangerous, 10 can kill even a veteran monster slayer. Particularly troublesome are the larger, stronger individuals known as warriors, as well as the rare breed of neckers known as Fokas. I've never seen a Fokas before. I saw warriors in Witcher 2, I believe. I didn't see Focus, whatever those are. Do we have any character entries, news? I don't think so. We still only have those base characters for the main story. I think I have to advance the main story in order to get new entries for characters. Find Colgrim's remains, find diagrams of all elements of the Witcher school gear, or Viper school gear. Can I go down here? I don't think Garrett will survive that. Let me do a quick save. Game saved. Okay, he survives that. Gold is not good with heights, I don't like to use that. Apparently we have to go this way, even though the pointer's that way. Okay. Let's go this way then. Looks like it's in the middle of the night, but I think it's only like 1 PM in the game here.
Come on.
Okay, let's follow the navigation. Maybe there's like a hill on the way, that's why we can't go directly towards that way. Excuse me, coming through.
We'll look for Bastion later, once it's safe.
Oh, okay, apparently we have to go through here now, through the forest. Alright. Extremely dark, at least on my screen here. I hope the quality of the stream is alright. I'm currently rendering everything through the CPU because the GPU was overloaded with 100% 3D cores. My CPU should be at around 60% usage, so everything should be fine. What's over there? Those wolves? I think those are wolves, right? Look like wolves. Let's ignore them for now. There's a mill up there. Oh, some horsies. Hello, horsies. That looks like a new place here. Let me dismount. I feel like we might be attacked at any minute. Oh, there are lots of places. Or maybe it's another city. Alright, see you later. Oh, it's all abandoned here, okay. Let's have a look around. Some loot, goat hides. Hunting gauntlets. Can we equip those hunting gauntlets? Are those any better? They are indeed better. Let's equip them. What do we have in here? Not much, apparently. Literally nothing. Anything else around this mill? String, resin, silver ore, twine, alchemist's powder, other scraps, water. Can we get up there? I feel like this might be not intended to get up there. We can. There is a way. There's a way in. Let's have a look. Woven spirit. Can we get in here? Oh, it's locked. Okay. So we need a key maybe first. Or is everything destroyed? Oh, everything. No, there is a way up there. Maybe we find a key nearby. I think if we needed a key, it would say key required. Maybe in this house over there? Let's have a look at this house. What is over there? It's like a monolith. Wait, did I already look at this house? I think I didn't. Oh, that's not a house. It's just life for animals. Let's have a look at this house over here. What do we have there? Fishing rod? Oh, there's a dead person, okay. I guess he died during the war. With Temeria, with Nilfgaard. 7 mushroom. Oh, we can't go in here. Can't we go in there? Is there any loot in here? Doesn't look like. We can't go in there. We have to remember that mill. I think we might be able to get in there at some point if we find a key. And that's the crypt we need to go for the quest. Okay. Let me do that. Let me do this one. I think we encounter Spectre. Reapply the Spectre oil. Do save and then I guess we already have saved.
Medallion's humming. Place of power.
Wait. The number to the left is an enemy's health bar, shows its level. If it's red or marked with a skull, it means the enemy is much stronger than you. In such cases, it's better to unbuck, arm yourself suitably, and gain a few levels before engaging in enemy combat. Level 7 skull. I think we might be able to take this one on.
Not bad.
Oh wow. Ow. Ow. That's not good. I need to like when. Ouch. I need new Quinn. Yeah, we can take him on. We already have half his health, or a quarter of it. How? It hurts so much. No, he went away. Okay, he went away. Major was just guarding that one. Whew. Get another ability point. Let's see if we can spend them. Character. Can't spend them yet, so I think I want to go towards alchemy. Let's have a look at alchemy. What do we want? Increases potion overdose threshold, potion duration time. Oil blight supplies with a 3% chance of poisoning the target in each hit. Okay, that might be cool. Bombing bomb, slowing down. Okay. That's pretty cool as well, trying to the grasses. That seems pretty good, to be honest. Well, let me start with Poison Blade. Let's acquire the or maybe, no, maybe we're gonna go. I think there was like a delusion ability. Target doesn't move. Axine Dialogues. I think I want to grab that. Let's get that one. Got Axine Dialogues increased. I think this might be pretty useful. Let me equip more Spectre Oil. I think it went away again, yes. We have no of those anymore. That might be problematic. No Swallow left. We'll see. What we can do is... What does that do again? The other potion which we have? Stamina regeneration in combat. And clears toxicity. Let me equip that one, stamina regeneration. The Erden. do we have in here? Igni? Don't see jack shit around here. Oh! He's back. Oh my lord, I'm dead. Okay, that happened. Let's load the most recent save. Let's retry this. We still have that happening. Okay, that one, so we know there's a spectre coming right here. Why? Come here, Brave. I'm gonna take you down. There we go. Okay, that stamina regeneration was really helpful. Where did he go though? He's disappeared. Let me get a torch out. There we go. Can we use Igni on this one? Apparently not. Cutlery gauntlets, alright. Some mushrooms. Another ground longsword. Gildorf sword. Can we get some... Can we not? We can do that though, right? Yes. Letter from Witcher Colgrim of the Viper School, a serpentine silver sword. Let's look at the letter. To Eva Evil Eye, Master Witcher of the Viper School. I have now found all the legendary diagrams once belonging to our order. Certain complications have arisen, however. On the way back to her keep, I stopped to rest a night in a village under the Marian borderlands. The blasted peasants decided to make me into their scapegoat and accused me of kidnapping some beekeeper's brat. They took me into the local Lordling's castle for interrogation, during which they found and confiscated one of the diagrams. But do not fear, I will get it back. They did not find the others. I have invoked Temerian common law and demanded a trial by ordeal instead of submitting to the worms of this baronet. My request was granted, and tomorrow I aim to cleanse the baronet's family crypt of wraiths. I expect this will prove little trouble. Perhaps I will already have returned to her keep by the time you receive this letter. Light the furnaces. We have some forging to do. Colgrim. That never happened. Died. Alright. No. There we go. Anything more around here? Was a first death, I believe. Right now against that Wraith, but well, he was physics level higher than me. So, no wonder. Okay, now we should have decent light in here, but no more to loot. I think we got it all loot now.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Sure, why not? Let's try again. Alright, we can have a look at the next quest now. Missing in action, that's what we wanted to do, which I didn't came to be. What's over here? Nothing. There is something. There's a sword. Can I loot that sword? Oh, read. Here life the mortal remains of Florian Verus, died childless in the flower of his youth, stricken by apoplexy while hunting. May melancholy forgive him his sins against nature and its laws. That was not my plan. That was my plan. Getting the honeycomb. Alright, so we need to go this way then. I think we can just go this way, can't we? Arrow points you towards that way. Maybe there's a ravine. Lots of noises. There's a noise. There's some wolves, I believe. Or ghouls, something. Let's have a look. They look like wolves. Some walk as well. Nice, we got him. I think that's because of the Igni design intensity did a lot more damage now. Let's grab all the dog tower. All the loot. What's over there? I don't know why that was smoking, but okay. I think I'm just walking. I'm not really using road that much because there's always something to collect, some herbs, some stuff, something to fight. Lots of stuff to discover here. Let's go further this way. More here. Another herb. What's around here? A crackless bridge, okay. Can I not go for here? Looks like a new Guardian outpost. If we do that, they should explode, right? It didn't help me much. Pistak, some orange. Can't open that? Oh, I can open that. Okay. Some ghouls. Oh yeah, I should apply my oil. There we go, we've got our oils applied.
So many corpses. The war just started.
Oh god. Okay, we got one. It's another one. Go on, we got you. There's a... There's a nest of ghouls. We should get rid of that one.
Volume's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Another place of power. Lots of stuff here. And level 2. Getting lots of things. Ability point. We've got 2 ability points now, I think. Character. Place mutagens in appropriate slots to gain bonus to your character statistics. Select the mutagens tab. Oh, I don't want to do that. Choose mutagens and place in the indicated slot. Okay. Once activated, mutagens grant bonus to your character statistics. Both mutagens' abilities are marked with a color, with a mutagen in the field with at least one ability point of the same color to increase its bonus. If an ability does not match the color of the mutagen in its field, it does not increase the mutagen's bonus. To increase gained from any other abilities in the same field which to match the mutagen remains. The more abilities in a field that match the color of that field's mutagen, the greater the mutagen's bonus. Each matching ability increases the bonus by 100%. Mutagens can also be used to brew powerful potions called mutagen decoctions. Okay. Since we have this ability, I thought we would go for that. Upgrade. Let's put that to level 3 immediately, get 3 points in that. It's just so we have the dialogue options. I love dialogue options. Let's collect the corpses. Water. Oh, what was that? Didn't I just delete this place? I guess he just came there because I destroyed the nest or something like that. Maybe he was still hanging out there. What's the brain? Never quit sword. I think I need a bender soonish because I'm having a lot of stuff in me. I don't want to go through the entire warfield right now. Just gonna go to the quest, because I think the quest will take us to the warfield anyway. Maybe this town still has an herbalist, or maybe a merchant in general, where we can sell our stuff to. Oh, don't run towards the cliff. That's not a good idea. Is there like a merchant somewhere around here? I think there is. Let's find a merchant first before we start this quest, because I'm pretty happy right now. Let's go to the city and find a merchant real quick. I feel like I need this. Let's see. Could also try to create the Viper steel stuff. If I remember right, we just have to go this way and follow it, and then we get to the city, right? There's an herbalist we could sell stuff to.
Come on, Roach.
I think I want to go to the proper city. Do we? Oh, that's the abandoned well, okay. I mean, we can go this way again as well. Mostly mushrooms. We can go this way. There's also fast traveling option, but I don't like to fast travel. I like to just enjoy the scenery.
May the sun shine upon you.
Can I go into this house? I don't think I have ransacked that house yet. Oh, it's locked. Key required. I don't have a key. Do we have a key? Is a key to be found? Oh, there's stuff inside.
Faster.
Maybe there's a key for this house eventually.
Kings do the fighting.
We have a dwarf here.
The bark off the trees again.
Hello,
A
dwarf.
return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Show me where
Show
is...
me what you got.
Does he still have money? He still has a little bit of money, so we can sell him all that stuff. I don't know, was that any better? I think it is a tad bit better. So we keep that one around. Oh, this one is better as well.
So long.
Let's have a look at our inventory. This one is a tad bit better, so we equip that one, and this one is better as well, isn't it? Yes. It's a little bit more armor.
A return customer. Well,
Show me what you got.
Let's sell those two things. Those weapons. More piercing quick chance. They're both not any better than the current one. Okay. A ruby. 96. Sure. That's good. Crafting. I think we've got something new, didn't we? Maybe not. Gonna repair all our equipment. 201 orange. Oh, Jesus. I don't think I want to do that. Can equip the silver sword. And this one. But don't equip the other thing. Okay, we can remove upgrades. Yeah, I think I can figure that out. Dismantling shop. Okay, we sold a little bit. It's good.
So long.
I think I need another crafting guy then. Do I? Don't I have... I already read all of those. Wait, did I already do that? Yeah, we read that. It was during the Devil of the Well quest. Well, that one might be pretty good. Camelham Armor. I think I already sold that one. Wait, do I have the Camoran armor somewhere
a
still?
return customer. Welcome.
Show me what you got.
Can I buy this back? Oh. I need wire. Wire. Yeah, I know. Can I get wire from here? Might be able to get wire from here if we do string. Where do we get wire from? Wire. Don't think I can get wire from anything here. We do thread one. Let me do just one for now. Cotton. Yeah, this doesn't bring me anything. So I need to buy that. Wire. 24. And this one... 39. Okay, I just made a big drop, but okay, that's fine.
So long.
I just wasted all my money basically, but we have better armor now. Warrior's leather jacket. Equip that.
A return
Might be
customer.
worth. We'll see if that's worth or not.
Show me what you got.
I use a lot of money now. Maybe I can sell some more of those pelts or something like that while I have.
So long.
Let's see.
It's raining, it's pouring.
Can also do
You're snoring. You bumped us out.
is this one. Where's it?
Morning.
Also, we can equip. Oh, we can't equip our swallow, so let's meditate for an hour.
Taught you that.
Meditation for an hour. Well, maybe till morning. Let's go morning, 7 AM. Alright. Getting my items enhanced.
Freak.
Where's my roach? Come here, there you are.
If you raise a glass with
Not so fast, Roach.
Dervan.
I need a merchant. Here's another merchant.
Whoa!
Greetings.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Alright. Do you accept the other stuff? Yes, you do. So let me sell you the wolfhide. How much do you have? You don't have that much. Wait, bear hide, 13 gold. So I can sell you some rabbit pelts. 5 gold left. Those 2 and 1. Smoking pipe. There we go. Thank you for your contribution to me.
Take care.
Alrighty.
Giddy up.
And let's go to the quest. That's our next destination. Definitely want to do that next. Gonna ignore all the herbs for now. Oh, ran out of stamina.
Whimpering, Hussar. We'll look for Bastion later, once it's safe.
Alrighty. You are the one we have to talk to. This dog seems weird.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's. But guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him...
He looks a
"Do
bit
not
bloody, doesn't
lose
he?"
a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here.
Okay, so that's why he got so bloody.
Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Sure.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
Who would have thought? But I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
We do near the battlefield. Sure, we can do this. Let's have a look around. Maybe there are some ghouls about or not, but it doesn't look like it. Destroyed most of the enemies around here.
Slow now.
What is there? Bandits calling themselves, okay. Bandits. More celandine. Anything more around here? Doesn't look like it. What do we have around here? Some more herbs. And there's some people impaled. Can we loot them? Don't think we can loot them, right? No, can't loot them. That's unfortunate. Oh, there are quite a few ghouls about. Should I take care of them now already? Maybe I should. Let's do that right now. Maybe Oxy will actually help in this case. Oh, I need necrophage oil. Hello, Nico. Yeah, every now and then I play other games.
That stench.
Alright. Down he goes. And down he goes as well. Hop on top of the body, and on the right I can loot them both. Which body should I hop on top of? Oh, that works. No, it's not the first one. I've played it back when it was released in 2015, I believe. A great many ghouls and other foul eaters of the dead brow near the village of patrols will do their best to eradicate this evil. Until that task is done, the void will travel through these lands. Alright, we have some more ghouls about. Rusty Velen sword, get some more money going. It's another ghoul. I think Axie might actually work quite well here.
Show me what you got.
There we go. Down he goes. Anything more? Can't see anything more around here. Blunt axe. Guardian sword. I don't remember much of the game, just major plot points. But back in the day I played it in German, now I play it in English. So it's a bit of a different experience. Oh, there's a dead horse. What does he drop? Meat maybe? Oh, don't fall down. God damn it. Can I please loot you? Apparently I can't. Whatever. I don't care. I don't need your meat anyway. It's another chest with a veto. Okay. For creating bombs, I assume. Alright. Huzzah.
You're here, good. Bastion... His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hassan will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Objectives will sometimes direct you to a general area. When the exact position of your target is unknown, go to the marked area. Alrighty. Let's just save anyway. There might be some corpses about still. And there's probably some more loot I can gather. There's some loot, for example. Which I can't loot again because it's like
Let's do what we've come for and get
some
out
wood
of
in
here.
the way. More swords, orange. Look for the highlighted objects. Alright. There's a highlighted object over there. Orange. Axe head, ashes. A mace, axe head. Let's loot everything before we go and continue with the story here. Hope I don't have a time limit.
Where are you going?
Do a quick save anyway.
To eat me alive. Stop running like a scalded cat. Help me.
Yeah, I am helping you. I'm not running. Guess I have to go back there. Just want to loot. You are overburdened. I'm carrying too much already. Just sold everything. Just some swords. I don't know where he puts all of those swords, but okay. I guess since there are no ghouls about, I can be overburdened a little bit. Let's sell them in a second. At least I hope there are no more dead soldiers left there. Gustav, got something to ask of you. I've come into possession of quite a stash of valuables. Don't ask how. Modesty prevents me from trumpeting the heroic deeds I performed in the fight for our beloved fatherland. At any rate, there is so damn much of it that there is no way in anyhow I carry it back on my own. So I've put everything in a chest and buried it on the beach at the base of the cliff with the 2 burned out huts on it. You know we'd go crayfish hunting there, remember? Oh, that's where the drone was. So here's what you've got to do. Grab a wheelbarrow, throw a shovel in it and take it to the beach. But make sure no one sees you. Reload the treasure and sell it all in Vizima. And split the earnings 50-50 like family should. See you later and remember, not a word to anyone. Yo-M. I already looted that one. Alright, we saw like a shield somewhere. Wasn't it over there? I think over there. There's a shield. I guess that's not important. There's a shield. When you find tracks of the clues, walk closer and press E to examine them. I know that much.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him.
Alright. Like that
Come on,
one.
Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
There's another one over there. Oh, there's another one over there as well. Quite a few around.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that. He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
Okay. I can't run. Maybe when Roach comes, we can follow it a bit more. Went this way.
Let's go.
It's over there. Okay.
But there is more.
And they
My
survive.
lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastian! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to me side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. A blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. I'll own he'll die. And he can't go back to his own. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
And that's quite risky for those times. I don't know. Let's go with the human approach.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
Alright. Finished that one. There's something to loot. Archahest, we'll take that. There's something to loot as well. Sulfur. And I would go tight. I need a ton of shit. If your host come, press X. I know that much already. You'll get over here again and collect the rest of the swords I've missed.
That's it, Roach.
With Roach I can at least travel quite decently.
Whoa there, Roach.
I think I'm just gonna walk. Oh, do I? No. Let's go with Roach. Roach is a little bit
Slow
faster.
now. Whoa.
So I'm at least not crawling about. There's a lot of stuff to loot. Ton of stuff to loot, actually. Well, let's grab all of that and then sell everything to the dwarf. I don't know if he can do anything with all those rusted and broken swords, but I don't care. Give it to him anyway. Ashes, Valen sword, ashes, some raw meat, another sword. Orange. Horse hide, okay. Blunt axe. Another rusty sword. I think this one might be the last one. Some ashes. How much overburned are we? About 20 kilograms. Okay. That's fine. Here's another thing over there. Another axe head. And there's more stuff over there. Still more. Apparently. Ah yeah, that was the place of power with the Google's Nest. We could go to the place of power. We haven't used much of our energy yet.
Move it.
Let's go there.
Magic. A place of power.
There we go. Quentin intensity increased. I think we only have the main quest left then. Roach, can I go on you? Thank you. Well, let's go a bit around here if we can't find anything more to loot. But it looks like I've looted most of the things at least. There isn't really anything left for me to loot. Just a broken horse. Yeah, I think that's it. So let's go back to the city. We need to go over here. There. Oh, what is that? Something left. Saw something. Hidden treasure. I think I'll check this out a bit later. Let's first go over there. We can go through the Crackless Bridge, I believe. Is that the right way? A bit more to the right.
Take it easy.
So this way then. There should be like a road nearby. Oh, there's a cliff though. I don't know if I can get up there. Probably not. I could probably without roads, right? Let's see. It's the south right way? Oh no, I've went too far to the left. I need to go this way. Okay, so roach, you can still be used. Oh. Roach, please, on roach, thank you. We need to go further down here. And there's a way. Past this guy. There it is, there's the way. We opened up the gate earlier. Didn't even know that was possible.
Slow now. Whoa.
More to loot, just some herbs. Alright. Did I see something to loot there just now, or was it just an herb?
Move it.
That was just an herb and some explosive barrels, okay. I'll get everything to loot. Let's continue this way. And we're back at the city. That's rude. Does he have money again, or is he still broke?
Let me have.
Oh, he has money again, okay. I can sell stuff to you, probably. I can sell this. That, since I already read all of those. I don't need them anymore. I don't know if I need those hides necessarily, but I don't think I necessarily need them, so I'm just selling them now. Might be quite useful if we have to dismantle stuff, but...
Take care.
Still overburdened. No, I didn't want to talk to you.
Take care.
I want to get on Roach. Where's Roach now? There he is. Roach.
Making me a slingshot. Gonna hunt bears.
Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started
There we go.
and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off. Oh, so it worked.
Join 'em up. Would you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now.
It's raining and pouring and burning.
There we go.
Pouring. He knocked his head when he went to bed and wet himself in the morning.
A return customer.
There we go. We can sell stuff
What can I
now.
do for you this time?
You can get all my rusty
Show me what
swords.
you got.
Love them, right? Yeah. Definitely love them. You want all those rusty swords from me. Can I sell a space, right? Yeah, okay. Goes a little bit faster that way. No. Go down. Is that everything? I think that's everything now. I think this is fine.
So long.
So we have 500 now. Let's quick sort all the items. There we go. We're gonna equip the swallow here again. Gonna have the tiny owl here.
I see you with him again, and you'll regret it.
Now, we need to go main quest, I guess. There's nothing... Oh, I wanted to check out this thing, which I apparently missed. Hidden treasure over there. That's what I want to do.
Hey, yeah.
Down in greedy slugs. Then come warn how the devil head hurts.
I think I'm just gonna go and take a... Don't think Roach wants to go into the water, right? Yeah, it's afraid of water. Let's just swim. Hello. Can you please get up here? Thank you. There we go. Anything dangerous about? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Oh, those are all things I can gather. Well, then let's gather all of them. Mine. It's all is mine. Everything is mine. All of it. Thank you.
Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
There's a horsey. There is something over there. What's that? It's a wark, right? Wild dog, okay. That's new. Where's he go? It's a new enemy. Let's have a look at the new enemy, bestiary. Dogs. They say a dog's a man's best friend, but in these foul times one's best be wary even of his friends. Alfred Pangred's beggar from Novigrad. Some claim dogs are reflections of their masters. A well-treated pet repays his owner with loyalty and trust, whereas an ill-treated one repays his treatment in kind as well, meeting yells with barks and kicks with bites, since there's an abundance of bad men, so too is there an abundance of bad dogs. Most dangerous of all are the vagrant mutts who have lost all respect for men and develop a taste for blood and carrion. What do we need beast oil for those? Alright. It's another one, right? Well, apparently you need a steel sword for that one. Oh, we use the silver sword. The beasts and man steel sword, I guess. What is there? There's another one over there. And there you go. What's around here? Not much. Oil, wolf-hide, water, scrolled notes. Not that. B. Things are getting better and better for us. Pitched camp in the heart of the forest near the old mill. They've already done quite nice for ourselves. Folk are poor, so they say, but squeeze them and something always pops out. Sack of grain here, a few grounds there. Not bad for easy work. Certainly better than the army. At least we've got something to fill our bellies, and the rest that we'll pay for this all of our lives. Well, it's still less than when we were charging the nymphs at Natalie's order. Dirty funds. Find Bennett's treasure using your witcher's senses. Okay. It's abandoned here though. Everything's destroyed. Ashes, glove of Erden, vials, loot. Alright, apparently just 100. Hello, can I please get through here? Don't want to be stuck. Apparently it's just 170 meters away. Let's head that way. What is over there? There's some wolves or ghouls or whatever. Something over there at least. Oh, what's around here? There are lots of dead people around. It's another dead person.
Strange.
Spice notes. 15th day of observation, 23rd of Berg. Back in the camp, brought in heaps of plunder, mostly armor and weapons, but this time a sealed chest too. Towards dusk, command delivered rations for food and drink. 16th day of observation, 24th of Birch. Messenger arrived in the camp before dawn, caused quite a stir. They immediately organized a group to transport the chest. After dusk, I tried to track down where they carried it to. 17th day of observation, 25th of Berg. Didn't move the case that far away, just to the abandoned hut near the old mill. Set up a watch so I wasn't able to get closer. 18th day of observations at 26th of Birch. Every man in the camp has been drinking since yesterday afternoon. If we attack now, we'd obliterate them. Too bad the commander only sent one man on the third post. I'll try to sneak in tonight. If fortune smiles on me, perhaps one man will be enough. Certa gold. And we'll look at that in a second. I should do this. Got him.
Turn back or go forth?
Turn back or go forward? Or are we on the edge of the map? Apparently we are. Interesting. But I want to grab this stuff. Can't go any further. I think I'm getting sent back automatically then. Lots of enemies about. Oh. Another honeycomb. For me, for free. I like myself some honeycombs. Here we go with art. Oh. Oh, that was one shot. Got him. Chicken. Orange. Linen. Dog's tallow. There's lots of loot here. Not much more than that. Something more. Ow. Let's do this and then this. Wow. Let's use Oxy for that one. That worked. That one worked as well. To decapitate. I don't know how you pronounce that thing. Decapitation, I think. Lots of loot here. And lots of wolves down there. Just safe here. Anything more about? Some more loot, fist tag and stuff. Vinyl silver teapot. Maripor item. Hunting trousers. What do we get here? Maribor sword. My current one is better though. So I don't need that. 31 out of 60, so we're still good. Oh, lots of things. Wait, can we do something here? Oh no, it was just distinguishing. Okay. What's in there? Can we go there? Is it on the edge of the map again? That's on the edge of the map again. Let's look at the other quest which we had. The Search of Gold. Find the Deserter's cache using a witch's cinders. Back to the old mill. Okay. I was earlier there. I didn't find anything. Maybe we needed this part. Oh, there's some more loot here. Almost missed that one. Anything more? There's something more. And there's one more. Almost missed that loot. I don't want to go down there. Uh-oh. I almost thought I'd die now because Garrett is not a great with heights. We know that much. All the heavy armor. So we already ran through this place. So we have to go that way. There. Didn't I go through those houses already? Might have missed that one. Let's see. Oh, there's a thing down there. Oh! Okay, I didn't notice that. Good to know. Might be some race here. Let me just do that. Just in case there's a wraith. It doesn't look like this one. Hunting trousers, some orange, small orange. Diagram of harpy. I still need a key for that one. Let me mark this one. With an exclamation mark. I feel like I'm missing something. I need a key for that. So the gold is finished, but I need a key. Where do I get the key though? Don't have a key and I didn't get any hint as to where I find the key. I don't know. Let's continue onward towards the main story. Could still look at this place, but I think we're just gonna go... let me go to the bridge, to the village and sell stuff. And then we're gonna go and continue with the main story. Because we don't really have anything else to go off. This way.
Let's go!
Basically just going forward. Come on, you can do that, Roach. Don't be a wimp. There we go. Coco, come on, you can do it. What's that? Those are the Marian soldiers, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, Nilfgaardian soldiers. Don't think I can steal from them, or can I? Let's see. I can, because they don't see me. Leslie. Ah, okay. There was. Is that a girl they talked about? Or he talked about? Maybe. Is that a girl? Is it a boy? Looks like a girl. It's a girl. Looks a bit down. I don't know why then those Guardian soldiers here.
Eddie Gloire, you'll not get food. Not from me. Out of my way.
Can I take this? Without upsetting them? Yes, wonderful. Thank you.
Is a yondrein at my care.
Okay, so we got some more loot here. What's over here? I think I wasn't here yet. Anything more? There's another chest we can loot. Pearl, broken ore. Okay. Leather straps, orange. We take everything. Nice. Got some more loot. I love loot. Don't think there's anything down here, is there? There is quite a bit here. Oh, there are lots of Nilfgaardian soldiers. I don't think I can get away with that. There's another chest. I already looted that one. If the Nilfgaardian soldiers wouldn't be there, I would have looted them, but not like that. Alright, let's get those flowers here, and then go to the merchant again and sell some stuff.
Nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him.
Greetings.
Alright. Let's sell
Let me
stuff.
have a look at your stock.
We want to sell always things. I think I sell that stuff to them. 8 gold is not that bad for those, isn't it? Sell that, but mainly I want to sell this stuff to him. Things nobody needs. Ashes is probably not worth. Stuff, this. There we go. And one more gold there, back. Alright. Thank you.
Take care.
Thanks for your money. I can go to the dwarf again and sell him all the rest.
Kings do the fighting.
Willis? You can
Show me what you...
sell, you can buy stuff from me. That's a bother. Not really. Just has some resistance for burning. It's not that important. Let's sell all of that. This. That, and that. There we go. The rest we can keep for now. Nice. I like that. Oh, we can buy stuff. Maximum inventory rate. And more stamina. I think that's worth it. Let's buy those things.
So long.
I think that's definitely worth it. Roach equipment. Oh, I already have that. Oh. Well, that was a waste of money.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Show.
That was a waste of money. Oh well. Happens.
So
Let's
long.
say it's an investment. Even though it is none. Alright, let's go towards the main story. I've put that off for a long time. Because there's so much stuff to do in this world. Did I already loot this house? Probably did. Can I even get in his house? Oh, what was that? There's an enemy over here. It's not necessarily what I wanted to do, but okay. Ow! That hurt a bit. We're good. We're good to go. Let's go and follow this road. Oh, some drowners over there. Let's take care of the drowners then. Macrophage oil, don't forget that one. Oh, that was close. Alright, got him. It's another thing to get. They didn't drop anything? This one dropped something at least. What's here? Temerian Lily Key. Oh, I guess that one opens up the thing then, maybe? Oh, how do we get down C? Lots of military orders. Alright, let's have a look at that. To whom it may concern, by the order of the Legion Commander, the men bearing dismissive are to be escorted north to the border past near Oxenford, where they will find the Redanian division waiting for them. As noble-born Temerians, they are under special protection and not a hair on their heads to be harmed. Everything they carry is their own private property and is to remain in their possession. Any failure to heed this order will be punished in an accelerated military tribunal. Randall Wittenberg. Temerian valuables. I think that's the chest we found earlier. I do believe that. Let's have a look at over there then. Because that's the only explanation I have. And it's going towards the mill, so it's highly likely that this was the case. Peasant.
What now? Let it rain. Watch the blood from the fields.
Let's see, maybe it's in the hill. No, it's downstairs, right? Yeah, it's the downstairs chest. But I am curious whether or not I can get up here. No, not there. That was not the one I wanted. I wanted to go where do oh, I want to go there. There we go. Let's see, can I get in here? Oh, it's locked still. So I think it's down here, yeah. That'll be it. That is the one chest. Temerian Rye, Temerian Special Force Insignia, scribbled document, and enhanced settle. Hemi, no wonder we're losing this war with cowardly cunts for soldiers. All it took were a few arrows and a wallop of the mace for seasoning. And that was that. Battle was over, and the whole convoy was ours for the picking. Maybe they were having such a hard time of it because of all that vodka they were carrying. Our brave warriors must have taken a sip from time to time with obvious results. When you're seeing double, it's damned hard to hit your target. Take everything recovered to the cubby, then fence it quick as you can. Except that showy parade shite. I have to bury or burn that. I reckon that someone might recognize the insignia and there'd be trouble. Chaos. Okay, we got an enhanced saddle. 25 stamina. Alright. So it was a lot of wasted money that one saddle. So we can delete this mark. Okay. And then we go further with the main quest. Still have enough time for it. What's over there? Oh, that's the Blaze of Power. I kind of want to grab the Blaze of Power, to be honest. Because this one might give me... I don't know if the Wraith is still around. I should have killed him, but I don't know.
Magic. A place of power.
Okay, the Wraith is no longer around. That's good. Igni sign intensity increased. I like that. It's another beacon for me. Go over here towards the bridge again. Going the other way. It's a peasant.
Oh, this'll cool the stuffy heat.
Anything more on the beach we can cover? Doesn't look like it from here. There's quite some stuff around there. There's stuff around here. Oh, that was the wrong one. There we go. Oh, they got me.
Come on.
Got him. There we go. Hold this guy. Anything more? There. Alcohast, some stuff. Stealing it. Diamond dust, ruby dust. What's over there? Let me apply another Gwen. What drown is about? Let's apply necrophage oil then. Necrophage oil, we have it here. There's drown. Oh, I see it right there. Oh, that must have hit me as well.
What now?
Alright. Ow.
Shit.
Got him. It's a house, abandoned house. Don't think there's anything valuable here though. It's over there. Looks like some more wolves. Let's go there then. Oh, quite a bit away though. There they are, yeah, they're wolves. You know what, let's get a tiny owl going. Get our more stamina going up. There we go, we got all of them. Right, let's head back. And further towards the mine quest. Was just a little bit of an off track. Bit of a detour, scenic route. Oh, there's something more got to do, Doc Tallow. Don't see anything more, let's continue onwards. Stuff hidden here maybe, let's see. Anyone around? There's some flowers, okay. Waking out, okay. Good on you, hello soldier. Gonna go over here. What is that? Oh wow.
It's to yourself.
That's interesting. Guardian messenger, can I talk to him?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Don't think it's a good idea to steal around here, is it? Maybe.
Ah.
Just need to avoid stealing when they're looking at me. Let's go up.
That is what you folk lack.
Is that so? Hello. Guess I need to go up here.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
Okay. Well, let's go to the tower.
The
Go here.
Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Can I go in here? I can go in here. It's safe. I don't know if they don't like me stealing all this shit. Can I not go here? No, these? Apparently not.
And Medeta, Estreth Essen Novigrad.
Quite a few soldiers about Nilfgaardia and Matic. Lots of stuff. What's around here? There's also a way over here. Anything to loot about? Doesn't look like it. Maybe this way has something. Can we go here? Oh, it's locked. Oh. Why is there a red thingy?
We have much work to do here. Quite a lot.
There's a red thingy over there. Let's make a save here. I think I can make this jump. Down here. There we go. There. Heart. We go over there. What is there? Oh. Oh, I survived that. That's surprising. I don't think I can make that jump. I need to go the long way around again. Ouch. Let's try this out again.
Poor, dark, and putrid. Come on, Encader!
Excuse me, coming through. Okay, that was not the way to go. Damn it. Annoying. I can make it there, I'm pretty sure I can. Somehow. Just need to time my jumping right. I might do quick loading now. I don't know if that's faster than... Although I don't think quick loading is faster than just walking there again. It's not taking much time. There we go. We've got... What do we have around here? Do we have anything around here? There's something. A scratched key. What do I need a scratched key for? I don't know. Definitely have it now. Can I go down here? Unlocked. Okay. Anything else to loot around here? Don't mind me, I'm just running around and looting all this shit.
Stop!
Wind's howling.
There's nothing else here, is there? Something here? No. It's just hanging out. Alright, let's head back down then. Hi there. I'm gonna go over here. Loot shit, hope you don't mind. There's something. A Dorian sword, some orange, hunter boots. Don't think I can make this jump though.
Sheath your sword. When it's many against one, even a Vedi minutes done. It's Roysa.
Alright. Don't think I can steal that, right?
What is this?
It's nothing. Yeah, I can't steal something here. It's not gonna work. Alright, let's stop fooling around and continue.
Es disse ferin, nord est ulf heiden en meras.
Es drug myras, es tuven ulf heiden. Mere, deich eten de vanese. Es orden mit kein ava.
Alright, let's leave that be. I think it's a bit more dangerous to steal from them, and I don't really need it.
Stop! Out of my way!
We have more around here. Guardian soldier, soldier, soldier. Soldier. Can you use that?
I know there is little left in your granaries.
Quartermaster. Craftsman can craft a variety of items for you for a small fee, of course. Blacksmiths forge weapons, armorers make armor. If you find a crafting diagram, take it to a craftsman of the right type and skill level to have them craft the item for you.
Password.
Password.
So, out for a little walk here, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
Maybe. Let's have a look.
Show me what you're peddling.
What do you have? If you don't have Gwen cards, so I'm not gonna buy anything from you, but you can have my stuff, which I don't need. That sword is not bad. I think I equipped that. Less crit, but more armor piercing. Can you craft me anything? Crafting components? You can craft swords. The Viper Steel Sword. Oh, I think I'm gonna go for that. Though I prefer the Silver Sword first. Let's craft a Silver Sword. 104 is not that cheap, but why? Not enough. This costs 400. The Emerald Dust. Gotta be joking with me. Can I craft Emerald Dust? Fuse Dust. Can I get Emerald Dust? On the Emerald I can get Emerald Dust. Can do that then. And then we can craft the Viper Steel Sword. Yes, thank you. Nice, okay. Okay, so it might be worth it to dismantle those things at least. Let's keep that in our inventory for now. That's good, thank you.
So long.
Let me equip those two. Steel Sword and the Silver Sword. What can we equip them with? Armor piercing and the Steel Sword sounds good. Turn 1 point gain. I think a silence intensity in the Silver Sword is fine. That's good. We have some good weapons now. I like that. Oh, it's all counting as Witcher, yeah, okay. So you can have the rest of my stuff.
Are you here to spy? Or...
Gonna sell you. Gotta sell you that stuff now. Don't need it anymore. Anything else I can sell you? The old roach thing I can sell you. Sure. I can sell that. Keep the key around. Thank you.
So long.
Alright, that was quite the upgrade. I like that. More around here. I don't try to steal anything. Enhancing armor. Use special armor tables to temporarily enhance your armor. Doing so grants you a bonus to your armor trade. Okay. It's fine. Bina. What soldiers about? Alright, let's head up there. Oh. Bina, mine.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it, and then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
That's smart.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Mm-hmm. Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Alright.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
The current quest has more than one objective. You can choose which objective is tracked by pressing V. Let's go to the herbalist first. I think she's nearby. Can I loot that? Can. Nice. What's that? Probably some weird stuff.
Nordling?
Alright. Yeah, complete the Griffin contract. I know that much. What is that? Once discovered, signposts allow you to travel directly from one location to another. Walk up the signpost and proceed fast travel. Yeah, I don't need that. Herbalist. Apparently we need to go this way? Okay. We can go this way. It's just 400 meters, we can walk that. Let's go with Gwen. Stuff we can loot from there. Let's have a look. Anything to loot here? No. Okay. Going further that way. That's sad. Can't quite make it out. It's pretty dark. That's a drowner. Alright, we've got him. There's another one here. Got him. He didn't drop anything. Rude. Oh, what is that? Was an explosive barrel. Okay. What was that? Oh, droner. Got him. A small. Over there.
What now, piece of filth?
Another one over there, and there's a question mark as well. Whoa. Guess my Igni wore off. What's that question mark? A guarded treasure. Oh. What is that? Okay. Wasn't much guarded, it was just one drowner. Okay. There's some more dogs. Let's go to the dogs. A ton of dogs there. Oh, there's Zerta, okay.
Curses.
Alright. Down he goes. We got all of them then. Let's collect all that stuff. We have a honeycomb here and another person.
Your asses.
Got him. Oh. There's another one right here. Got him. Pretty easy right now. If you have proper gear, that's pretty decent. What do we have here? Alright. Loot, 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 loot. So a person over here. Anything more? Explosive barrel. Guess that's that. Oh, there's one thing I didn't loot. Grab that. Then go further this way. Looks like it would have something to loot, but it doesn't look like it. Let's go to the urban list.
Poor, dark, and putrid.
I wonder if he has open. Or she. It's she probably. Tamira. I think was the name. With lots of herb we can gather here. Let's steal all her herbs. Helping me more than him. Some more over here. Alright. There we go. Somebody lying.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
We can try to help her.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Let's do that.
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately, but I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
And now to the main quest, Buckthorn.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Why it came here in the first place.
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. Whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Nilfgaard values one thing. Order. Griffin's disturbing that. It's gotta go.
Yes. First they'll tend to the monsters, then to the folk.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Alright. Lena. She probably dies from the swallow, but who knows. Maybe it'll help her. I don't know.
Yes?
Let's ask her.
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there. How many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other.
Sweat and blood, we got a book.
I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word. Gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire?
That's about the devil of the well.
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarrelled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
Alright. Some grounds. Interesting. And some saltpeter. We needed saltpeter for Baum, I believe. Some barbicaned fruit. That's quite a bit. What do we get? Some hailball petals. Wonderful. Got quite a bit. Some cordinarius. And more there, was it? So we got a new berg somewhere. There. Sweat and blood. A whale hangs between the world men see and the one they cannot. This whale blocks the dead from the view of the living and the living from the view of the dead. Some mages can break through this whale and communicate with the dead, while else summon them to the world of the sun for short periods of time. This is the art known as necromancy. The dead can also break through the whale and enter the world of the living on their own. Yet unlike the necromancers, in doing so they are not driven by reason and will, but by a thoughtless, irrational need. This need arises from powerful emotions such as regret, longing, or wrath. Very often these emotions gain their power by being invested in a material object by that individual while he or she still knew life. The objects most frequently zoned out: wedding rings, favorite toys, or the instrument used for the crime, which sent the returned individual to the other world in the first place. I've got some bestiary updates. Night wraiths. Night wraiths exude this immense sadness, this helpless wrath. I fear them, same as anyone, but most of all, I feel sorry for them. Elin Altspa, Elven Truberers. Whatever. Compared to other creatures of the night, catacans, necrets, and werewolves, for example, night wraiths and their rarer cousins dusk wraiths might not seem all that dangerous. After all, one might ask, how much harm could a pale-withered woman in a tattered dress do? The answer, quite a bit. Instead of finding this out the hard way, avoid crossing fields and meadows at night at all costs. Like noon wraiths, night wraiths are only found in rural areas. Travelers fall victim to them most often, but if legends are to be believed, they also sneak into huts at times and murder peasants in their sleep. When they attack, night wraiths remain immaterial for most of the time, meaning physical blows pass right through them. They only take on more tangible forms for brief moments in which they strike. When weakened, they will create several projections of themselves which cannot attack directly, but act as transmitters of sorts through which the night wraiths can zap her victim's vital energy. Night wraiths can turn immaterial and are at such times very difficult to wound. In order to force one to take on corporeal form, trap it with the Erden sign or hit it with the blast of a moon dust bomb. Do not believe the old wives' tales and think yourselves completely safe from night wraiths during the day. They appear under the light of the sun as well, but are much weaker than after dark. Blake Maidens. Patient seems to have hallucinations of a woman covered in scraps and boils of rats scurrying about all around her. These ravings subsided after administration of henbane and poppy extract. Joachim van Graz's notes, Vilmerius Hospital in Novigrad. When plague ravages a region, a spirit will sometimes walk its lands, a ghost resembling an ill woman whose flesh rots off her bones and in whose wake crawls a cavalcade of rats. No one knows whether the spirit brings the pox with her or is merely drawn to it like a moth to a light. Yet it is certain that she delights in dealing pain and suffering and hearing the howling and moaning of men. Many have called into question the very existence of Blake Maidens, or Peste, as they sometimes called. Only 2 sightings of such a creature have ever been recorded, both during times of raging epidemics. As the name Blake Maiden suggests, these wraiths take the appearance of females, though exactly why that is remains a history. Some speculate they, like other such spectres, arise from the powerful emotional charge associated with certain circumstances of death, such as death preceded by a long and particular painful illness. Not much is known about how to fight a Blake Maiden, though one can assume they possess many traits in common with other phantoms and wraiths. They undoubtedly pose a great danger, though witches' immunities should at least prevent them from catching the contagious illnesses they carry. Then wraiths in general. Finish all your business before you die. Bid your loved ones farewell, write a will, apologize to those who you wronged. Otherwise you'll never truly leave this world. Helviga, peasant hire, advice to dying men. Clerics and scholars are forever debating whether spirits do in fact journey to another world after death, one where eternal joy or suffering awaits. Both groups agree, however, on what happens to spirits who, for one reason or another, remain in our world after their body breathes its last. They transform into wraiths. To hear their mindful howls, one can surmise this is not a fate to be envined, or envy, whatever. That's all of that. Alright. Do we have anything updates to glossary, maybe? Characters? No. No update to the characters. You buy honeycombs, I've read. Do you want my honeycombs?
Yes.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
What do you have? You have white gall and dwarven spirit, which I don't necessarily need, but you want honeycombs. I'm selling you. Oh, I can only sell you 23, right? Yes. Okay. 23 honeycombs, thank you. That's good. Wait, we're gonna look at that again.
I'm sure I can find.
Alchemy. We wanted to look at alchemy. Grape shot. What do I need for the grape shot? Calcium equium. Can I create that? Can create albedo. Oh, and cat as well. Water essence. Cursed oil. We can create cursed oil. That's good. We need water essence and calcium equium. Don't think she has that, right? She has water essence too. That's expensive. I think I want to buy that. And this one, 40 is okay. 40 is okay. We can get 40. So we can create a grape shot. But I wait on the cat. I don't want to spend that much money on water essence.
Farewell.
Okay, we have to gather some buckthorn. Basically just have to go out there to the river. It's over there, it's like a... something to loot maybe? Here. Empty bottle. This one here. Something to loot. An old goat hide. Anything else this way? I don't even know where I'm going, to be honest. Where am I on the map? Going this way again. Sure, let's continue this way, why not? Following the road. Maybe there's something more to loot. Just gonna go all the way around once. There's a person hanging out there. Oh, and here's an exclamation mark. Hello. Merchant.
What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the swamp! Folk said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Why does he have
Less
a bow?
moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you... I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me, I beg you.
Alright.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
Precious cargo. Let's go around. Anything more to loot? There's something growling about there. Have anything to loot here? Guess I was already here, but didn't quite look entirely through everything. What's the Trowners about again? Let's do this and that, and necrophage oil. Alright, we got him. We have to go to the other side though, because the trail was on the other side. Something going on there, probably drown us. Let's go back this way. There.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
Alright, let's head the other way. Quite some corpses around there. Oh. Another honeycomb for me. Thank you.
Here's the cart.
Got him. It's not one of here. Another drowner. Got him. Doesn't drop anything, but he had two things which dropped something. Alright. Quite dark here. Let me put out a torch. Yeah, the horse is still alive. He wasn't devoured.
An arrow. Didn't mention this. Interesting. I should take a look around. Carts riddled with arrows. Carts riddled with arrows.
Interesting. I think this is not a merchant, and he has a bow. I thought he would defend himself. Maybe it's a hunter or something like that. Wait, where was the card again? I'm confused. It's Igni.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Oh, there's another one.
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
I would think he's lying. I think he killed that person. Then he got spooked by the monsters. Can you kill horses? No, you can't. Alright.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver, with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding. Like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
Alright, I guess we have to follow him. Oh, yeah. Yes, we have. That was fast.
Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live, and fight once more for a free North.
I'm taking him. He killed a person. Taking him to the Nilfgaardians.
I'm taking you to the Nilfgaardians. You're a murderer, not a soldier.
And you're a traitor. There's a scaffold out there with your name on it.
Hey, soldier. Waiting on a late transport by any chance?
What? Yes. Corporal Lifnage set out to command headquarters for medicine. He has yet to return, though he was due back several days ago.
Medicine's here, in this box. And this is a 3-in-1. Liar, thief, and your corporal's murderer.
Plow yourself, mutant.
Captain Peter will see to him. And you, Nordling, deserve our thanks. The medication will not save our men's lives, but it will ease their dying.
Your soldiers falling sick? What with?
I do not know. I do not ask. Those who take an interest are usually sent straight to the front.
Gotta say, I was kind of counting on a tangible token of gratitude. A golden, clinky one, in fact.
I thought you acted from conviction, not greed. But if that is not the case, here. So you'll remember and tell others that Nilfgaard is generous with those who serve it willingly.
Alright. I mean, he's probably dead now, but... he killed the person, so it's his own responsibility. Where are you taking them? Yeah.
It's true what they say about witches.
You shouldn't have killed the person, and then I would have acted differently, maybe.
Move it.
Can you please move away from me? Thank you. There we go.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 weeks.
A bit of an overreaction. Let's talk to him again. I'm gonna haggle. Gonna give you all that shit. Don't need that. Anything else I can give you? Not really. Nothing you want, at least. And you can't craft me anything of interest, can you? Yeah, you're a swordsmith. How much the repair cost? 105? Okay, I guess we pay that.
So long.
Does he tell me something if I talk to him again? Or is he still around? Yeah.
Need to ask you about something.
Yes? What?
Oh, okay.
So long.
Okay, nothing new to say about that development. Let's have a look at the map. Do we see anything more? Any question marks or something like that? No, doesn't look like it. We have any question marks about it. Let's go and collect some buckthorn.
Oh! Make way!
Probably just swim, right, and then find some. Unless they're drowners about or something like that. They probably kill me. Let's leave that be for now. I don't want to get killed. Getting killed is bad. Because I can't defend myself and drown is all bad. In the water. Don't think I can fight underwater. What's wolves about? We're not gonna fight any more wolves right now. Stuff about here, maybe? Oh, near the bridge there's something. I remember that. Near the bridge there was stuff. Just down here. There. There's also a chest. Nice. Kill a whale. It's probably increasing my ability to dive. Let's get up again. There's a bunch of stuff over there. Just don't know if there are corpse people there. And there's another chest over there. Let's just take a look. I don't see any drowners, so we can collect some more. I think this one was another chest. If I remember correctly. Where was it? Let's head up. Get some more breath. There, over there, yeah. There's a chest. Let's head for the chest. Exploding bold foglet decoction. And there's more buckthorn over here. Let's collect those as well. Then there was another chest somewhere around there. I think I saw it. Yeah, over there. So down here. There we go. Nice. That's it around here, I think. I've seen there's something else over there. Quite a bit on the water. There was something else I saw over there, is there? Like right around here? Or did I imagine that? I guess I imagined that. Oh, it was just the herbs, okay. Just a bunch of herbs outside. There's something to loot.
May the sun shine upon you.
Now we have to go to the hunter.
Any tidings from the disease?
Oh, we already have it 1 PM. Well, then I'm gonna delay that with the hunter till tomorrow. I guess we're gonna sell stuff. Do we need to sell stuff actually? Don't need to sell stuff, I think. Can sell the hands to the dwarf.
It's raining, it's pouring, and Vermeer's snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself till morning.
Barbarians.
There we go,
A
Willis.
return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Show me what you got.
Can get that one, thank you. Anything else? Not really. Okay.
So long.
Oh, didn't I get anything for brooch? Oh no, it was the enhanced saddle. Okay. Alright, that's it for now, I think. I'm gonna call it a day here. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully see you next time around. We're gonna do a save in about an hour. We're gonna start with World of Warcraft. 25 player rate. Till then, goodbye.